Elijah Wood says he's interested in taking a role in a future Star Wars or Marvel movie. The actor, who rose to prominence playing Frodo in the Lord of the Rings trilogy, has been working in the film industry since he was 8 years old. He recently provided the voice of Jace Rucklin in Star Wars Resistance and appeared in the Ted Bundy drama No Man of God. Wood has dabbled in a few bigger franchises since his stint in Middle-earth, including Spy Kids, Tron, and of course the animated Star Wars universe. However, for the past decade or so he has been focusing on smaller original projects, like the Cartoon Network miniseries Over the Garden Wall, working with his production company Spectre Vision, which he co-founded in 2010, and visiting fans in Animal Crossing: New Horizons. Now it seems that Wood is ready to make a bigger splash yet again. Speaking with ET, Wood admitted that he hasn't been able to play in a giant sandbox recently, and would love to appear in a Marvel movie or preferably a live-action Star Wars. He admits that there has been a lot of discourse lately about whether Marvel films are truly cinema, but he also admits that doesn't bother him because the movies are so fun and well made. Read the full quote below. "I think that's just inherently fun. I haven't had a chance to play in a giant sandbox in a while. Star Wars gets precedent because I'm a huge Star Wars fan. So more of that, certainly in the live-action sphere, would be awesome. But working on a Marvel film, I mean, there's obviously a whole conversation that happens certainly in film Twitter about sort of the cinematic relevance of Marvel. Is it cinema? All this sort of shish tea. And whether you like superhero movies or not, they are inherently fun. And those movies are extremely well made. I think getting to play again in that universe's sandbox would be a blast. It'd be totally awesome, because it's at such an insane scale." Wood is never too far away from some franchise or other. In fact, he was recently cast in the new Toxic Avenger movie, but there's obviously a huge gap between that and something like the MCU. Wood is in an interesting position because, while he has been working consistently on other projects since the early 2000s, he hasn't exactly shaken off the baggage of Lord of the Rings and is still synonymous with Frodo in many viewers' eyes. Yet he is perhaps more perfectly primed to get his wish than many other actors working today. For one thing, Elijah Wood is already in the Star Wars extended universe. Knowing Disney's recent penchant for bringing characters from the cartoons into their live-action properties, Wood may soon get the chance to reprise his Resistance role in some corner of Disney Plus or other, or even play an entirely different role. Disney owns Marvel as well, so it's not completely out of the question for Wood to make his way over to that universe either. Considering how huge those casts are and how packed they are with stars, one can imagine that it's inevitable he'll fall into their orbit sooner or later. If all else fails, maybe he could make his dreams of a Grand Theft Auto movie come true instead. Source: ET.